Hello traders, and welcome to the Market Open Preview brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, welcome to May 1st, a new month, 2014, on a Thursday, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand, on the sunny beaches of another beautiful day. Traders, it's great to be with you on another Market Open Preview as we're going to look at some currency pairs and discuss what is going on in the markets today. As this is non-foreign payrolls week, so we keep an eye on that as Friday the big number comes out that everybody waits for, except for me. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Traders, let's get to the charts, but before we do that, if you would, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William K. Gilday. I've been a trader since 2006. In 2008, I retired in the United States from the Fire Rescue Department after a 27-year career. 9 days after I retired, I moved to the great country of Thailand, and I've been here ever since. And what a journey it has been. Forex trading is an excellent career, and I just love it. I love what I do, traders. It's just not a job. It's an experience, and it's a great one. All right. That's a little bit about myself, so let's get to the charts. But before we do that, let's talk about the legal stuff. This is our risk disclaimer. Traders, Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, traders, anytime you take a trade in any instrument, you are taking a risk. If you're risking your mortgage payment, your rent payment, or your car payment, maybe you should rethink what you're doing and maybe go to a demo account until you can comfortably trade the live markets. All right, traders, let's move ahead. A lot to talk about today. Let's go to the event calendar. Asia and Europe is light trading today due to May 1st being May Day, or I've heard it called Labor Day. So half of the Asian markets are closed today, and 3/4 of the European market is closed today. In fact, the UK is the only market that is up and running today. The Eurozone is very weak in trading today. So we only have one big news event coming out of the Great British Pound, which is manufacturing PMI. Other than that, traders, there's not much going on until we get to the New York session, which is full steam ahead, and we have quite a lot going on. These are all, except for initial jobless claims, high impact news events. The big one being Fed Chair Yellen speaks in the New York session. Also, big number coming out for personal spending month on month. Again, initial jobless claims and ISM manufacturing PMI, another high impact news event. So I would expect that the markets are going to be slow until 2 to 2.5 hours before the New York Open, and then we should see some movement in the markets. Again, the manufacturing PMI out of the UK is quite substantial and is a high impact number, so we might see some good movement there in our London session. Traders, let's not waste no time. Let's get to the charts. Traders, this is the Euro-Yen daily chart. Traders, this is in an uptrend, so I'm only looking for long trades in the Euro-Yen. By my Euro-Yen daily chart, that is my bias going for the long side. Traders, let's take a look at a 1 hour Euro-Yen chart. This is the Euro-Yen 1 hour chart. I would really like to see this come back to that 141.60 area, which is the 200 exponential moving average, which is the green line on my chart. I would rather take the trade there than wait for this to break above that trend line and take the trade from the trend line and take it to the long side. I'd like to see it pull back. Traders, this video is being done approximately 2.5 hours before the London Open. Therefore, price is going to move. I don't expect it to move much, but it is going to move. But I would really like to see this pull back. And if you take a look at our MACD histogram, it's flat on the 0 line. So not knowing exactly how this is going to work. That is the trade plan on the 1 hour chart. Traders, let's jump over and look at the Euro Yen on the 15-minute chart. And this 200 exponential moving average is at 141.71. I like this trade a little bit better on the 15-minute chart than I do on the hourly chart. I'd like to see this come back down to the 200 EMA, retest it, and then take our long trade from there. Again, the MACD on this chart also is at the 0 line on the histogram, so don't see a lot there. And I don't know, traders, this could be a tricky trade. We're just going to have to see how this works its way around. The euro is stronger than the yen, so at least we're trading in the right direction, right? We're going strong against weak. We don't want to go strong against strong or weak against weak. Somebody's got to be strong and somebody's got to be weak. And the euro is definitely stronger than the yen pairs. So I think we're looking at the right trade. With the low liquidity in the market today, that brings a little alert to any kind of trade. To tell you the truth, traders, I have my scalping hat on today, looking for 15 pips and get out. Not really wanting to stay in a trade 2 to 3 hours today. All right, traders, let's go to a dollar pair, and I picked one of the pairs that are really doing well in the last several months, and that, my friends, is the Great British Pound US dollar. This is the daily chart, and traders, it says it in one word on the chart. It is bullish. That's all I can say. This pair has been bullish for a long time, and it continues to be bullish. It keeps taking out highs, and we just have to go with that. And I'm looking for long trades. There is not a lot to say. It's bullish, and we need to respect that, and we need to go with that game and continue to look for long trades. Look at your MACD histogram. We keep getting bars that are higher and higher. We're above the 0 line. It just all looks really good for the bullish side, and that's what I'm looking for. So let's get to the 1 hour chart, and let's take a look at a trade plan on the 1 hour chart. Yes, traders, I was able to do a trade plan on the 1 hour chart of the Great British Pound US dollar. I like this trade. You can say I put a trend line in there, and you can see where I did my Fibonacci on there. The 68.10 area is the 200 exponential moving average. Look at the MACD. The histogram bars are getting smaller. And if you look at the candles are kind of small and weak. Not real sure what's going to happen here. And this is the only market that's open in the Eurozone today. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. However, I do like the trade. I'd like to see this pull back to that 50% fib. And you can see where my blue target boxes with the red arrow, and we'll take it up from there. I really don't want to take it at current price. I'd like to see this break back, and then we could take it to the upside. I do think that the 1 hour chart is the best chart for a trade today. We're going to take a look at the 15-minute chart, and I will show you why. We're looking at a great take profit area at about the 69.45 area, 47 area is a great take profit area if we can get in the trade. Watch your risk to reward ratio here. You can see where my stop sign is below the 200 exponential moving average, and that's where the stop needs to be. Nothing we can do. That's where it needs to be. That's where it needs to be. And if it's not risk to reward friendly, don't take the trade. That is the option. All right, let's go over and look at the 15-minute chart, traders. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart on the pound dollar. Look at this. You can see where I did the fib. I did it from the high to the low of the last swing. And we're sort of like fumbling around in here between the 382 and the 618. It's just bobbling around. I want to take this long. I really would like to see this on the 15-minute chart come all the way back down to that 38.2 fib, and then we can take it long. You can see I have a red arrow in there. In that area, I'd like to really get down to that 382 area, though. You can see it touched it twice. It spiked through it once. So that is really where I'd like to see that come back to, and then we can take this long. The situation with the Great British Pound in history of its personality is that the pound is not a pair that normally gives you a pullback. And if it gives you a pullback, it's going to give you one pullback and that's it. It is not like the euro where it'll give you a double tap or a triple tap and you can get into the trade. The pound is usually a one-shot deal and you either get in it or you miss it or whatever. But we know that, so we just have to be awake and alert while we do the trade. Traders, on behalf of FXCL Excellence in Trading, I would like to thank you for joining us through our educational videos for the Market Open preview brought to you every day before the London Open. Traders, until next time, trade safe and trade smart. Bye-bye now.